I really just want to say thank you so much to God. Thank you for all the love and kindness, for all the messages, all the well wishes, all the kind of help, from my actual physical neighbours nearby, all the kindness shown by them, during my kind of journey of Lent and actually walking, lots and lots of times. Um, we have one of the longest driveways, I think, from our centre out to the top of the estate alone, and then onwards. And it is something that I really cherish, and I'm so thankful for actually being able to walk, yet for having life, and able to walk it, for being able to breathe and able to walk it, but for having the energy and the health to be able to walk it and to see the beautiful views, to experience that is absolutely amazing. And I'm so thankful to God for that, and to everybody who has a part in that and who has brought me here, my parents, and those that care for us like parents, like a family, and that are together, live around, surrounding each other, and behave like a family. So just so much thanks to my actual physical neighbours, as well as all my worldly neighbours, to all the amazing blessings, the well wishes, the wonderful messages on each other's videos, on YouTube, over the TV, over the internet, which comes across through onto YouTube. A lot of people like redirecting through to YouTube, from kind of like all around the world, and just how everybody's working together, and all those are kind of like helping to kind of on the course of Lent and during Lent. I know a lot of people are going through interesting times. We are all going through interesting times as we learn and grow our wisdom and develop this together. We become stronger for it, as we kind of like break down what's going on in terms of our lives and reach for higher and higher faith. I'm writing about it right now in one of my books. I'm having to change all my book, thankfully. Things are going good, but some things were tricky that I was writing about, things that maybe weren't going so good. But the thing is, circumstances turned around, and now I can't write the way that it was going. I have to change the entire content because the actual circumstances of the situation I was writing about turned out for the better, and I'm so thankful to be able to say that, and the fact that that actually happened. And it gives me further faith, and to let people know as well, just again like a further reminder that whenever you're writing your book in your head or in your life from what you're actually seeing in your physical realm, just a reminder to always have faith in the unseen and how things can spectacularly turn out in your favour when you put your faith in God, and you are worthy of that. We're all worthy of that, and I just want to remind everybody that's listening to this. So once again, thank you very much for everything, for working your life, in faith, and just keep walking. And again, someone's sermon that I actually heard recently was wonderful. It was lovely, and he was even telling us about basically kind of reciting a Psalm 91. I ask you all to go to Psalm 91. That's where I feel God directed me to go to, and it was just so amazing because it was the same night that I was directed to go to that then he repeated it, and I was like, oh my goodness, can't believe he's doing this. It was like God saying, look, double impact here. Everybody's saying this back to you. So if you're hearing this psalm a lot right now, it's meant to be. And if this is just your first time, you're probably going to keep hearing this from each other as we cheer each other on. So Psalm 91, get that, recite it, see if you can learn it. I'm going to try and learn it kind of completely so that, I don't have to look at it in the Bible. I can actually just read it straight from my heart. I know it from my heart, but it's to like be able to like say it all the way through strongly. Blessings to everybody. Thank you again so much. I am not doing face-to-face or online things at the moment. I am undergoing a Lent and further wisdom about these different things. I'm just reaching out in a pure state of thanks. I know that this is going to end up like an almsgiving anyway, and I totally see that everything that we do, even as being here, and every prayer that we pray is a form of us giving and helping through being the best that we can in our own faith within ourselves, for ourselves. It reaches out to all others. So you can't really separate that. It's the same as we can't really separate ourselves from God. We're always in that faith. However, the idea is that we do secret alms giving, and so I'm redirecting my energy more so in doing things. Well, basically spending more time in prayer, because I know that that is the form of it, and then everything else I'm doing, I'm not really talking about it or putting it out there, because it's got to be done, just so that, for full faith in God and alignment with God, so that God sees, and that's all really. And so that's the main thing that's going on at the moment during Lent, and who knows, could be continuing indefinitely. I'm not sure. It just depends where my wisdom takes me, where God defines the path. So it's all God willing. So best wishes everybody during this Lent or whenever you get this, and thank you so much again. Many blessings.